Hey, welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to do a quick recap of United's game against AC Milan later today. I'm not going to do the whole hoopla about former manager versus new manager. I think I'll just leave that to the other people. But this preview is mostly a focus on who I think might start the game and who might come on as substitutes and how does this team look heading to the first game in exactly 7 days. So this is what I think the starting lineup is going to be. I think United is going to. Okay, we'll start from the back. So obviously Lamans is going to take his position. He got the game time for the first time last preseason game. He played a half. I think he plays the full game this game. And I think Martinez gets the first start. I think he'll play probably for a half because they want to get him some minutes before the actual real bullets start flying. So before the season starts, I think he will play. But I think he will play just 45 minutes, maybe 60 minutes, but I doubt it. I think they'll stick with 45 minutes. Even Luke Shaw, the longer this transfer window goes and the longer the wait for a left back is, I think they want to take care of Luke Shaw. So I don't think he would play the full 90 minutes, but who knows. But if it was me, I would just play him 45 minutes with Martinez, just get the chemistry flowing, and let's see how it goes. Maguire probably will play the full game. He should play the full game because get him moving, and then obviously when Aiden Heaven comes in place of Martinez, that will be a good partnership. So just give Aiden some confidence, because who knows that maybe Martinez doesn't start next week and it's Aiden Heaven, so you need to have that chemistry going. And I would prefer that Maguire stays in for the full game. Obviously Diogo Dalot, you can get him to start 45 minutes, 90 minutes, or maybe just 45 minutes and then get Mazraoui in. I think Carrick would end up playing Diogo Dalot for the full game and also start him next week, but who knows. But I'm not too worried about that position. I think either one of them would be fine. Now going to the midfield three, I think Bruno starts this game. I mean, he's a machine, so I doubt they are now saving him or his minutes. So I think he plays the full game. He'll probably team up with Tielemans. I think Tielemans might get 60 minutes because even though he is younger than Bruno Fernandes, I don't think he's as agile, and you don't want to give him the most minutes. Plus he had an injury in the World Cup, so you want to take a little care of him. So I think I would give him about 60 minutes to get his feet going. And I doubt he has played with Santos himself. So I want that chemistry going. So it's better to play this three, because I think this three is the one which will start in exactly a week. So just get him going as a double pivot with Santos, and I think that would be ideal. Get him some game time with Santos. I think Santos is the real deal. I think he'll be the six. I think he'll be the starting six, and until we get another midfielder, he'll probably be the starting six for a good part of the season. I think he is that good. I think he's confident. I mean, he doesn't wow you, but he does the basics really well. He can defend. He can make line-breaking passes. So I think that will allow Tielemans to move up along with Fernandes. So I think he's a good fit. Plus, I don't think Kobe has minutes yet. So I doubt Kobe will be starting next week. Now, with respect to Kobe, whether he gets game time, I think he will get game time. I think he probably comes in the second half to get some minutes. Possibly with some of the other, so possibly with Rashford, but let's hold on to Rashford. So I think Kobe comes on in the second half to probably get some minutes, but that's about it. I don't think any academy player is going to come in. I don't think Harry Amas is going to come in. Obviously, Aiden will come in and Euro, but none of the Fletcher twins. I don't think Shea Lacey didn't play last game. I doubt he's going to play this game. And then going to the front three, I think this is the front three which starts in exactly a week. I think Dogu's on the left. Embuemo is up top. Ahmad is on the right. Embuemo is up top because Sesko hasn't gotten any minutes. I don't even know if he's ready to even play. So who knows? So I think it will be Embuemo. I think Cunha comes off the bench. He's gotten some minutes, but I think they'll stick with Dogu. I think Carrick fancies Dogu more than Cunha right now, and he did, especially in the start of his tenure. So I think Dogu will stick onto the left. And Ahmad's done a good, has had good performances in the past few preseason games, despite the really long shots. I think he's played really well. So I think he sticks to the right, and I think that's a good starting three. I think they'll be fed by Bruno and Tielemans. So I'm expecting to see a good start. Obviously, AC Milan is now headed by Ruben Amorim, so they're going to play with their three at the back, with their wing back. So it's going to take a lot on Shaw and Dalot, because those guys will be running up and down. So on the left and right flank. So does Carrick make some changes to not tire these guys out? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's just a preseason game. But I'm interested to see how it goes. I'm not looking at this from the revenge angle, which a lot of journalists are saying, or they're claiming that the Man United executives have mentioned that they want revenge on Ruben and AC Milan. I don't know. I don't care. I'm frankly worried about the games which start next week, because those are the games that count. I just want all the players to get some decent minutes, because we are ready to go when the season starts. So those are the options. Now, with respect to people coming off the bench, so there's a possibility that Rashford might play. I don't think Rashford may play, because even though Carrick mentioned that, Rashford will be ready for the last game of the preseason, I don't think so. I think they'll keep him on the bench, but they won't bring him on. They'll try, because I think they're still waiting to see what will happen at the end of the transfer window. So I doubt he plays this game. I doubt he plays the first two games of the season. And maybe if the transfer window ends and he's still here, then he probably gets involved in the lineup and gets to play games. But I think till then he doesn't get minutes. Obviously, as I mentioned, Kobe comes in, but probably towards the second half, because this will be his first set of preseason minutes. Who am I missing? So, okay, no Fletcher twins. I think Shea Lacey might be included in the squad. He might be there for all the practices throughout the season. I doubt he goes back to the academy. Who knows? But he might get some games. He might get some Carabao games. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe he comes on as substitutes in the Premier League, or maybe he's not ready for that. But we'll see. And that's about it. I'm just excited to see how this season ends. The preseason ends. They've been playing well. They've done a lot of good things. They've been able to keep possession. They've also been able to transition if the gaps have opened up. And Ahmad and Dogu are the perfect outlets, especially to feed them and then possibly cut back in for Embuemo or Fernandes. So I'm really looking forward to the season. Am I really excited that we might do some really good things? I think that still depends on how the transfer window goes, because I'm still worried about the depth. I don't think that we still have done enough in the transfer windows. So, but if you hear all the rumblings that which comes from the journalists or the people in the know, they're saying that this window is not over and that there should be some signings. But the proof is in the pudding, so we'll see at the end of the transfer window whether we actually get more players or not. But I think this team is good enough to win games, but is it good enough to sustain with injuries? I don't think so, because especially if you're coming off from playing 40 games to possibly 55 to 60 games, I don't know. I don't think so. Anyway, let's see what happens, and I'll have a post-match review as well on this channel. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think in the comments below.